Good day, Philippines, world and universe. This is Merlita Sancho Hermoso from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies, Set B. And this is my output in SSE 106, Geography 2. Good morning, class. So we have a new topic for today's lesson. But before that, I have a short activity here for us to know what will be our next lesson to be discussed today. So in this activity, identify what is inside the images, and then you need to arrange the scrambled letter. For this thing sets apart for our lesson today. I think everyone is already done, and now let's find out what are those things. Yes, it is Earth, Sun, Winter, Autumn, Summer, and Spring. I know that everyone got a correct answer and has an idea about our topic for today. It seems like an interesting lesson, right? Our topic is all about Earth movement. Our main objectives, the students will be able to know what is Earth movement called and on how the Earth has seasons and days caused by the Earth movement. So, I have a materials here. A globe that represents our planet, and a yellow ball which also represents the sun, for us to figure out how the Earth has seasons and days caused by the Earth's movement. First, what is Earth movement called? Earth spins around its axis just atop spins around spindles. An imaginary line that extends from the North Pole and to the South Pole. This movement is called rotation. At the same time that the Earth spins on its axis, it also orbits, revolves around the sun. And this movement is called revolution. Earth revolves around an innermost source of energy, which is the sun. It orbits the sun every 365 in 1/4 days. Now let's move forward on how the Earth has seasons and days caused by the Earth's movement. Now this is the north, the east, the west, and the south. Don't forget the word news in this form for us to know the exact direction. Earth's tilted axis causes the seasons throughout the year. Different parts of Earth receive the sun's most direct rays. So when the North Pole tilts toward the sun, it's summer in the northern hemisphere. And when the South Pole tilts toward the sun, it's winter in the northern hemisphere. The Earth orbits the sun, rotating like a slightly tilted spinning top. This rotation changes the angle at which sunlight hits the surface of our planet, creating the different seasons we experience here on Earth. Understood, class? If not, let's elaborate it. You've seen the sunset, right? And when you get up early enough, maybe you have seen to rise too. But have you ever wondered if the sun rises every day and sets every night, where does it go when we can't see it? Well, nowhere. It's actually us that goes somewhere because we are on the Earth and our planet is always turning or spinning on its axis. Imagine a line pass throughout the center of the Earth that goes both the North Pole and the South Pole. We call that invisible line an axis. Earth spins around on its axis like on the top. The spinning movement is called the Earth rotation, and this rotation gives us day and night, every day, all year. If on the side of the Earth facing away from the sun, its spinning gives us night. If we are facing the sun, yes, you get it, class, it gives us day. However, Earth is actually moving in more ways than one. At the same time, as the Earth spins on its axis, it also orbits or revolves around the sun. This movement is called revolution. In full orbit all the way, the sun is one revolution that takes 365 days, or shall we say 1 year, to complete the revolution. The Earth is rotating on its axis, creating day and night at the same time. It's revolving all the way around the sun. Here's the thing, as the Earth both rotating and it's not shredding up and down. Its axis actually tilting just a little, not too much. But this tilt causes one part of the Earth lead towards the sun, and the other part is leading away. This means that the different parts of our planet's surface can get different amount of sunlight and heat. So it creates a pattern all over the year. And this pattern happens over and over again. And I'm sure that you know this thing. At some of the year, you can see the northern hemisphere facing towards the sun, and the southern hemisphere is facing away. and the same time, southern hemisphere facing towards the sun and the northern hemisphere leading away. That pattern, class, is what makes the seasons. So in the part of the world when you are living in towards the sun are warm and days are long, called summer. When you are leading away from the sun, it's called as day. In short, it is called winter. And between it is the spring or autumn. If the earth is forward tilted, we have the same season all year long. For example, class, for us you to understand what is our lesson all about, we have a bulb and the same time globe. The bulb must be on the center while the globe around it as if it on its axis. Turn the bulb while the light is off and spin the globe slowly. That represents the earth. You can observe that it is the way on how the earth moves that makes up the seasons and days happen. So in other words, what looks to us to be the motion of the sun in the sky is really caused by the motion of the earth. And that's all for today's lesson. Any clarification, questions, or violent reaction? None so far? Thank you for listening and cooperating. Goodbye, class!